It's come to my attention that y'all love two things. One, high protein recipes, and two, chicken salad. And as a dietitian, I have been showing so many chicken salad recipes on TikTok, and they have been going viral. But I know a lot of you don't follow me on TikTok or don't even have TikTok. So this video is me showing you those recipes, those TikToks. It's gonna be quick. All the recipes can be made in 10 minutes. They are high fiber, high protein, low saturated fat, and no sugar added. So if you're trying to improve your digestion, improve your gut health, lose weight, gain muscle, improve your heart health, improve your brain health, all of these recipes can help you do that, and they can be easy to add to your day because they take no more than 10 minutes. And every time I use a rotisserie chicken, but you can use any kind of chicken you have that's left over. All right, y'all, if you haven't already, press like, subscribe to this channel, maybe go over to TikTok, follow me if you have one. I am stoked to share these with you, and of course, if you make them, let me know down below. So let's buckle up and get our high protein chicken recipes on. Old-fashioned chicken salad, but make it healthy. This is full of protein, unsaturated fats, and fiber. I'm a registered dietitian. Let's make this in 10 minutes. All you're gonna need is chicken left over, stalks of celery, onion, walnuts, grapes, and blended cottage cheese. No mayonnaise here, folks. Chop them all up into tiny, tiny pieces, or use shredded chicken. A cup and a half of cottage cheese blended. The low fat, the better. A tablespoon and a half of Dijon mustard, salt, pepper to taste. Stir this up before you add anything. Then only add walnuts, onion, maybe garlic if you want, celery. Mix her up. You don't want to add grapes until it's the final step because smushed grapes in chicken salad is the worst. Stir her up and you are done. High fiber spinach artichoke chicken salad. Cheersies. Oh my gosh, that's good. I already have in the bowl an entire rotisserie chicken that I broke apart and diced. You could also just use leftover chicken, about 3 cups. A bag of microwavable spinach. Make sure the spinach cools down if you do heat it up. But I might recommend 2 bags because this is teeny tiny. I chopped an entire can of artichoke hearts, good source of potassium. I have a quarter onion and diced 3 cloves of garlic. Put it all in your bowl. Juice half of a lemon for a little extra zing, freshness. Instead of mayonnaise, I'm gonna add half a cup of cottage cheese. This is gonna minimize the saturated fat. Amp up the protein. There is 14 grams of protein in 1/2 cup. Love to see it. Of course, if you want your chicken salad creamier, add an entire cup, but start with half a cup. Also, I blended the cottage cheese, so once I buy cottage cheese, I'll put it in my blender, Ninja Bullet, whatever, and make sure it's nice and blended so there's no more lumps in here. That's what I use instead of mayonnaise, so you don't get like clumpy chicken salad. Nobody wants that. Season with salt, garlic powder, onion powder. If you have it, I ran out of both onion and garlic powder, so we're gonna use seasoning salt. Start with a little, you can always add more, you can't add less. Black pepper, my black pepper girly, a baby. Mix this sucker up, and if you wanna add some Parmesan, freaking go for it. I am on a wedding budget because my wedding's in 11 weeks and Parmesan can be expensive, so I opted not to add it. Plus, the cottage cheese is gonna give me that cheesy flavor that spinach artichoke did. We're making a Fiesta chicken salad that is perfect for lunch or dinner. Cut all the kernels off a cob of corn. I like putting a cup in a big bowl. As I slice those kernels off to make less of a mess, 1 entire rotisserie chicken or whatever grilled chicken you have that is left over, 3 to 4 cups, half an onion, a handful of cilantro, but if you like parsley better, freaking and go for it. Mince, grate, chop 2 cloves of garlic into your bowl. Then time to slice and dice a jalapeno. I always taste my jalapeno to see how spicy it is. And I use the seeds and veins because I love spice. If you don't like spice, take the seeds and veins out or just take the jalapeno out. Half an avocado. This is going to add the healthy fats and the creaminess. Juice half of a lime. I didn't have lime, so I used half a lemon. It still worked. 1/3 cup of salsa, 1/3 cup of Greek yogurt, high protein, low fat. Time to season her up. Chili powder, smoked paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper. You use the spices you like. Those are the spices I like. Stir her up, and you got it. High protein, a low fat, and added fiber. Lemon, dilly, chicken salad from a registered dietitian. Cheesies. 3 cups of chicken, nice and diced. You can use grilled, rotisserie, whatever. 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Mince it, chop it, however you want. Then celery, I used 3 stalks. The more veggies you add, the more fiber, the better digestion, and the longer your meat will go. Chop up a handful of dill, a handful of parsley. Parsley, not mandatory. Dill, definitely mandatory. 1/2 of an onion. Of course, if you want more onion, go for it. If you want even more fiber, you could totally add a bell pepper. I just didn't have one. I'm zesting up a lemon and then juicing that same lemon. This is a cup of cottage cheese blended. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. You minimize the calories for mayonnaise and saturated fat. Half a cup of Greek yogurt. I barely had any Dijon mustard. I would recommend a tablespoon, but I put a little water to get all of it out of the container, and then time to season her up. Onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Add what you want and stir her up. You get a high protein Chipotle chicken salad. I'm a registered dietitian and I freaking love this recipe. Grab chicken, 2 cups of it. You're gonna make it in teeny tiny dices. It can be leftover chicken, it can be fresh chicken, whichever you want. Dice 3 stalks of celery into teeny tiny pieces. You can also use a food processor for the rest of these veggies. Put it in a bowl. You're gonna grab 3 cloves of garlic, or 4 if you want even more. A quarter onion. Dice that sucker up. Get pickled jalapenos. It's gonna really elevate the flavor, that little acid, the spice, yum. Seasoning time, baby. Stay with me. We got some weird ones. Black pepper. We got salt. I'm adding extra spicy red pepper flakes because I like spice. Garlic powder. This liquid smoke is a game changer. It makes things smoky, barbecuey, and you don't have a grill. 2 tablespoons of the Boar's Head Chipotle mayonnaise. I promise you, you only need 2 tablespoons. Very little. Half a cup to a quarter cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt, added protein. Mix that sucker up. Protein, a low-fat lime basil chicken salad. Y'all, this might be my best one yet. I'm a registered dietitian and I love tasty, healthy foods. 2 to 4 stalks of celery. I wish I had just a little bit more celery stalks because I love a high crunch, high fiber chicken salad. Dice it up, put it in spring onions or a regular onion. You could also even use shallots, whatever onion flavor you want. About a quarter cup, put it in the sucker. Then this is an old jalapeno that was on the counter for far too long. It turned orange. I was scared to taste it, but y'all, it was only like a 5 out of 10 with the spice. Always test your peppers before putting them in a recipe. Trust me. If you want it super spicy, add veins and seeds. If not, take the veins and seeds out. This is about a handful of basil. You want to use fresh basil for this recipe. 2 cloves of garlic. If you want to add more, go for it. And an entire lime. You want to zest the lime first and then juice that lime to add a little zing to the chicken salad. An entire rotisserie chicken, but not the entire thing because I'm using half of this for a pasta salad later. So about 3 cups of chicken. If you have leftover chicken, put it in there. A tablespoon and a half of Dijon mustard. If you want a little bit more Dijon, add it. About a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. This is going to decrease the saturated fat, decrease the calories that most chicken salads have, and amp up that protein. Season her up with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Stir and holy singing cow, y'all. You have to try it. Y'all, and that is the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you're going to try some of these recipes. If you do, let a girl know down below. Be sure to press like to this video, subscribe to the channel, share this with your friends and family, and even more so, I would be eternally grateful if you share these videos on your social media. Be sure to tag me so I can say thank you. Next week's video is going to be me showing you 50 different ways to add fiber into your day. I am stoked for me to give you all the tips and tricks that I do personally. But until next time, drink your water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and be kind to yourself and those around you, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.